Good morning, folks. It is the 16th of September, 9:22 Eastern Standard Time. 8 minutes till the market opens. What I'm looking at is the NQE mini, and it is definitely in a downward trend overnight. And what I'm looking at is this is the cumulative delta. That's something you might want to look up. It comes on the software I'm using with Top Step Trader. It's going down, so that's kind of an indication, even pre-market, that the market may want to go down after it opens. Here is a downward trend line, and I trade the breaks of the trend line, so I'm looking for a reversal eventually, or the first 5 minute candle. I will look at buying the top of it. Yesterday we had a really strong day to the upside, and I'm just going to hold on and see what happens this morning after the open. And you see here, this is the RSI. It went up, and this is the 50% line. 50% line for the slow stochastic, and the MACD is down here. So everything's kind of looking neutral to bearish. So I am just going to sit back and wait. And when the first 5 minute candle is in place, I will put a buy stop above it, because that's just kind of the way I trade. There it is, one of the ways I trade. And the other way is the reversal of the 1, 2, 3, which is, some people call it a W. And you see it right here. It's that long piece down here is the W. Comes down, can't break that low, and goes above that high. I use a 5 point stop with the NQ, and 20 point take profit. So this is the VWAP up here, and it likes to attract back to the VWAP during the day at some point. That's just usually how it works. So I will be keeping my eye on that also, and I will come back after the first 5 minute candle breaks. Okay, real quick before the market opens, this on this side chart is the E-mini, which is the S&P 500, and this is the NQ, which I trade. I like to see them going and be correlating at the same time. So if you look right over here, this this high and this little pattern here, this 1, 2, 3, it 1, 2, 3, and it broke down. You had that little 1, 2, 3, and it broke up. You had that same pattern, 1, 2, 3, break up. Even though they didn't keep going up, they were in correlation in the overnight. This is not working. They're not looking the same right now, and that's kind of not a great sign, really. I like for them to, when those patterns match up, they really usually take off pretty well. Now, one I could see is where the ES could lead. You have this big 1, 2, 3, and if it breaks that high, and you have this 1, 2, 3, and breaks that high at the same time, that may be pretty good. But I just wanted to point that out in case you're kind of new to that, the patterns I look at. When these things are working together, I've noticed in the past they can be really strong. So just throwing it out there. All right, so I've got my order in above the high of the first 5 minute candle. It's at 73 even. I've got a 5 point stop. If it has enough oomph to go, we will see. Now it's not really looking. Well, you never know. First 5 minutes, 15 minutes, it's all, you just don't know in this market. So I'll come back if I get filled. All right, it is looking like the NQ may want to get on down into this area. This is the 786. It's hovering at the 618 right now on the Fibonacci retracement, but this is the 786 right here. And if it breaks that low right there, I'm thinking it's going to go, yeah, there, it just broke it. Let's see if it'll hold up at the 50 level. I'll be back here in a little bit. All right, so here's the plan. Is what I want to see is a pullback down to this area. I'd like to see it come down to this area. We'll see. At least one red candle. And then possibly buy above the high wherever, if it does make a red candle. Here's what it looks like over on the with the stochastics here and the RSI. See the MACD's already crossing over. The RSI is almost up to the red line, is the 50%, and then this one is too. This is the slow stochastic. I have to leave in about an hour, so I don't know if I'll be able to be in the trade at that time. Or I don't mind setting it up and leaving it because everything is set up. I take a 5-point loss risk to a 20-point gain take profit. So I will get back and hopefully it will kick in before I have to leave. So I'll talk in a minute. Okay, real quick, I have pulled my my order to buy above this high right here, and I think it's going to go on down. The reason being, look at this mess over here. Usually it's a good crossover. The MACD, it's not. Everything's pointing down. It's below the 50, below the 50, below stochastic on the RSI. I really think if it breaks below this low here, you got kind of a double support area. It's probably at least going to go down to 50. But I have to leave at 11:30, and it's 11:05 right now, and I'm not going to chance that because that is well, I'm a buyer in this market. So until it turns around to show me it's a full-on bear, I'm looking for buy opportunities. So if later on in the afternoon it comes back and shows a buy signal, I will take it. But right now, like I said, I pulled my order, and I will wait for, or I'll come back and finish up here. So we'll see. All right, folks, I am back. It's 12:31 Eastern Standard Time, and the 9 moving average has crossed over the 34. Let's see what we're looking at. Yeah, so we're above the 50 on both of the RSI here and the slow stochastic here. So everything is looking in line. Let's see what the ES. Yeah, ES is kind of looking like it wants to go up too. So they're kind of close, and I will come back if I get filled here. It's looking like it might do it here shortly. So yeah, I'll pause it right now. I don't want to waste your time. All right, folks, I just got filled. Got kind of it wasn't that great of a fill. let's see, I had it at 28.75. I got filled at 29.25. That's no big deal. 2-point slippage, not too bad. I am just going to hold tight and see what happens here. I've actually got my order in 30 points away. We'll see how it got strong yesterday at the end or toward the middle of the day, so I'm kind of hoping it may do the same thing again today. So I am just going to try to let it run here. I will be back in just a little bit. I thought I'd come back and let you know I did move my stop up to just around break even. I think it's a point away. I'll lose a tick. But when it gets over $130 profit, or I mean $100 profit, I like to move my break even, my stop up to right around break even here. I'll just move it there. I'm trading on their dime right now, so and they could come back and ding me. I know that, but I will come back and let you know when something happens. All right, I did just get stopped out, no loss, but I want to show you what I was looking at. This piece right here, this is the RSI, and I wanted it to get clear that last little high right here it made, and it did by 1 tick and then came down immediately. And that kind of let me know that it wasn't as strong as I like to see it. Now that doesn't mean it can't go right back up because everything else is looking strong. But I just didn't want to take the chance. Since, like I said, I usually move it up. Once I'm in profit, $100, I like to move it up because usually it will keep going strong. And today it did not. So it's been my experience in the past where it will have more of a pullback, where I would lose my 5 points and then could still go the same way I wanted to go. So just wanted to bring that up, and that is the way I traded that. And we're down around in the 29 area right now. So I'll come back and recap a little bit later. Well, I'm going to wrap this up for the day. If you notice in here, the RSI was not, it was kind of in a pattern, a consolidation pattern, and it was bringing the market was bringing the slow stochastic down towards 50%. And I just decided to get out, or stay out, I should say. But it did break out and move up. If I'd gotten in again above that high, I would have gotten stopped out pretty quick with a 5-point loss. But then I could have gotten in again and just kept playing that game until at that point it took off. You could have made 30 points. But as I said before, I like to watch the way they're acting. And it wasn't acting right. And I am a low risk trader, so I did not want to risk more than 5 points and just keep getting dinged. So I'm done for the day. I made $5 for the day on that one trade where I moved my stop up, and I will be back at it tomorrow. So I hope you had a good trading day, and please like and subscribe, and we'll pick this up again tomorrow and see what happens. So thanks for watching.